Allow me to introduce myself. Who knows what dastardly crime he might perpetrate next?
He's a very clever arch criminal who must be put away. Another innocent victim of this suicidal maniac.
Beware, rumor mill, but do we really have the reason why Cyberpunk 2077 was delayed? What do you think?
I don't know. Maybe.
Well, I've definitely got something to say about this, so let's go ahead and get into a video and talk about it. What's up, everyone? Jay Fonzarelli here, and I'm back with another video on Cyberpunk 2077. Now, just a friendly reminder that if you like what you see and hear on this channel, please consider that sub button. Now, this story was picked up by WCCF Tech, and the link to this article will be in the description below. Anyway, the title reads, Rumor, Cyberpunk 2077 may have been delayed to add VR mode. Now, folks, this was written based on a rumor surrounding this picture right here. Now, this picture was originally posted on Reddit by a user named Server16Arc. Now, apparently, he posted a picture coming out of a Chinese event that happened last week where Cyberpunk 2077 was, in fact, demoed. Some journalists and influencers from YouTube got to go to this event and actually play the game for 4 hours straight. So the game was indeed there, and also there's some cool swag. Yes, some of these journalists did indeed get a sweatshirt and bag that read, "Played it before launch." How cool is that? Anyway, taking a look at this picture here. Now, this is what got everybody riled up about this VR thing. Now, obviously, looking at this picture, you see a bunch of Cyberpunk stuff on the wall. You see Cyberpunk written in Chinese on that monitor. And down below on the floor, you see these two big devices. Now, what are those? Those, my friends, are what they call catwalk minis. Those are essentially treadmills for VR units. Is this the smoking gun? Remember what happened to the mistranslations of that German podcast last week? Well, take this all with a grain of salt, but this does have some pretty strong evidence pointing to this being a possibility. Let's go with that, right? It's a rumor, but it's a strong rumor. But before I get into how I feel exactly, I want to bring up an article from PC Games just a few months ago where the headline read, Cyberpunk 2077 won't support VR because it's not really viable yet. And this is a quote from John Mamias out of CD Projekt Red concerning VR. We tried, we were thinking about VR, but yeah, we're not doing anything with VR. We got the VR dev kits, but some things would work in VR, but I think it's not really viable yet. You're not making a lot of money in VR yet. It's very experimental and niche. Yeah, I would like to have VR, but we're not doing anything with it yet. End quote. So there you have it. CDPR themselves, up until a couple of months ago anyway, said that they weren't doing it yet. Here's the thing. It sounds like they wanted to do it. It sounds like they may do it in the future. But would they delay the game to release it on something they themselves call niche? I'm going to say no to that. I don't think they would hold the game back for VR. They themselves call it niche. They themselves say it doesn't make much money. It doesn't make much sense here as a business to hold it back for VR. I believe that they held it for the bugs. I believe they held it for the balancing issues, as they said. Now, that said, do I believe that it could come to VR eventually? Yes. Why not? It could. And just looking at that picture again, you see a lot of evidence there to show that they may be working on VR as well. I mean, you did have an event where A, the game was, B, many journalists and influencers got to play the game for 4 hours, and C, why are there two catwalk minis in front of what looks to be a Cyberpunk display area? Makes you think, right? Anyways, I want you guys to let me know in the comment section down below what you think about all of this. I'll leave the articles in the description below. Get back to me in the comments. We can have that discussion there. And with that said, I just want to say that I appreciate each and every one of you for subbing, for watching my videos, those of you that interact with me in the comments, even those of you lurking in the shadows creepily. I appreciate each and every one of you. Your support is so invaluable. I want to thank you guys for watching this video right here. And for those of you that are new, please consider that sub button and that notification bell to let you know when my next video drops. Until then, try to be the best possible you, be kind to one another, and of course, as always, game on.